Under 17 not admitted without parents or guardian.
Every February 14th, Harry comes back to town. His pickaxe stained with blood, waiting in the shadows of the Henniger mine, just for someone to kill, should they not heed his warning. It could be you!
Where shadows crawl, echoes of screams in empty halls. Good evening, fans of fantastic films. Another jam by Electro Manuel,
Yeah.
and it still burns a little.
Yeah. Some screaming in that one.
There's lots of scream. The more screaming, the better.
Yeah. I love screaming.
I
So
want to hear some screaming on the show tonight.
yeah. If you're going to scream with me, as the Misfits said. Right?
Hi, Jenn Upton.
Hey, hi guys. Thanks for having me back. I've got Bob joining us here tonight. I will be drinking from Bob.
Drink from me, Jen. It's like very Dracula.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't deserve all the abuse he gets in the second Beetlejuice movie, and now I'm just drinking from him. So
Oh, it's that Bob. I didn't recognize him. That
Yeah, it's
Bob
Bob.
from Beetlejuice.
yeah.
Well, I didn't recognize him because he has no rest of his body, so you can see how
yeah.
small his head is.
I'm very excited. 2 slashers from 1981 tonight.
Oh yeah.
The perfect time of slasher magic.
Yeah.
And yeah.
They're both awesome. Both of these films. So excited.
They came out when I was 9, and I was terrified when their ads ran on TV or when I saw the print ads. Especially our killer in the first movie is terrifying looking. The miner, he's just very scary looking, and I really like the feel, especially because the second My Bloody Valentine shot in Pittsburgh. This definitely feels like, I know it's in Canada, but it feels like it could happen here too. Have all these stories of what happened in the mines and I love any movie where, and this is The Prowler also the same year, has the same idea. It's like, let's not have this dance. Let's not have this party. Bad things happened before. And the young folks are like, yeah, we're good. Let's have the party. And it's like, you sons of bitches.
Kids never know how bad it was.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't remember how bad that shit was. They're doomed to repeat history.
Yeah.
No fun of any kind.
No. The last time people had fun in this town, everybody died, so we can't ever have it again. That's why I like the reimagining of the Town of Dreaded Sundunk, is they're just like, let's show the movie again. What could happen if we show the movie based on it? Like, well, everything goes wrong. Like, finally the Phantom comes back.
Yeah.
And that's what I really, really dig. But My Bloody Valentine is pretty great. Also a movie that famously was MPA'd to death. This is when the MPA was like, we've had it. Like, these slashers are too much, and we got to chop them apart. And so the director of this also directed Pinball Summer. So he was into both genres in the AKA Pickup Summer. I don't know about you guys. Pinball Summer sounds a lot more exciting to me than Pickup Summer, maybe because I'm a child. Like, I don't want to be picked up. I want to play pinball.
I still play pinball.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah. And
I have neighbors that I found out that they have a vintage pinball arcade in their basement.
Oh,
I don't know why you're doing the show right now. I would be.
Yeah.
They're tired of me knocking on their door.
And the writer of this film also uncredited wrote Happy Birthday to Me, another Canucksploitation shocker, which I love that movie, by the way. And I don't know how we haven't shown it, because I hate everybody in it. Like, I hate the crew because they're rich snobs, and like, as they get killed, I'm like, yeah. I saw my wife sharing a secret about us in the chat that we met at a mine dance. That is true. But last night we went to see Hard Eyes, and during the first kill, she said, "Get him!" like, really loud. When the killer was chasing somebody, and it made me love her even more. It was a great Valentine's Day moment. Like, she was really into the stalking and slashing. So that was cool.
Quick trivia about Happy Birthday to Me. The scene on the bridge?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was shot in the town next to my hometown, Phoenix, New York.
Oh man.
Yeah. It was all the rage. It was they're making a horror movie here. They're coming down from Canada, because it's right near the Canadian border, basically. So
Did you go watch?
No, I couldn't get a ride. I was pretty young too, but yeah, like all the older kids were like, as soon as it came out, everybody went to see it. It was like, oh, we've got to see the scene with the bridge.
I like, and I know I say this all the time, Happy Birthday to Me feels very giallo-y, so that's why I like it so much. It's like a very murder mystery. It has definite slasher elements. It has a great ending too. So I really like that movie. These movies tonight are going to get me warm and fuzzy, even though
Yeah.
the first one's very cold. Because it's just this is movies to me. Like, this is what I'm looking forward to at the end of a hard week. I want to see slashers.
Yep, I watch this every year for Valentine's Day. So it's just I've never seen the remake. You said it was pretty good, so I'll probably check it out.
Yeah, it was filmed near here, actually. You said that this could happen here. Well, I remember when it did. It happened in Katanning, and Tom Atkins was in it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, and it's in 3D too. That's like one of the many times when we're due for another 3D comeback, right? They're always like, people get sick of it. And then I know a lot of Marvel stuff still comes out in 3D, but then
there's a super hot naked guy in it too.
Yeah.
In the remake. There's hot naked guys in this version too, but you don't see much of them.
They are.
You know which one I like best.
I know exactly which one. I mean, it's someone said that once. Like, I was reading a review and they're like,
there he is.
Like, you know, someone was like
him.
making fun of him for being in it, and I was like, "Do you realize there's an audience for that guy? Like, there is,
yeah.
The shower scene,
yeah.
Possibly
You know
one of my favorite moments.
You know who's in this film is the guy who played Fink in Meatballs.
Yes,
he beat the stomach and ate all the steaming weenies.
Yes.
I always wish my town had a cool sign like Valentine Bluffs does. But like Elwood City's not like a cool name. Like, you can't like have like a heart sign or anything.
It's got a neon piece to it too.
Yeah, I know.
That's fancy. I mean, I could see having just a sign, but a neon sign, that's class.
Yeah. When you just roll through, it's like, wow, it's pretty sweet. I also like that a killer that sends Valentines is pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Like, as we see in here. That's nice. I can think of a few other. There's also Valentine, which is a 90s slasher.
I remember that. It wanted to be an Argento film so bad.
So bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Hard Eyes is a Valentine slasher about a killer who hates Valentine's Day and love. And every year shows up in a new city and kills people. So people have stopped celebrating Valentine's Day. And there's a great part in it. We just saw it last night. There's a great part in it where they think they've caught him, so every couple comes out because they've been waiting to go out for Valentine's Day, and they have the wrong one, and then suddenly he's just walking around, and the two main characters are like, "Oh shit!" Like, we've let him loose in the midst of, like, we let him do a salad bar of couples, and it's pretty awesome. That scene's pretty great. It also really feels like Hard Eyes feels like it would definitely fit into Valentine and those other 90s not scream slashers, but like, you know, Urban Legend 2, Valentine, Cherry Falls, like those kind of movies, but which is fine. I like those. So
yeah. You know what I like about both of the movies tonight? Not only are they both made in 1981, but they both use their locations really well.
Yeah,
like they're both shot on location, and it's like they put those locations to very good use in both of these films.
Yeah.
Just Before Dawn, and we've seen a lot of movies that take place in the forest. Not to take anything away from it, but there aren't many horror movies that take place in a mine.
Yeah.
No.
A lot of the criticism against this film was that it was so dark and that supposedly you couldn't see what was going on. I think it looks great and it's super spooky.
Yeah.
Compared to the dark shit that comes out today, it looks bright by comparison.
Yeah. Well, I wonder if back then, you remember back then that some of the theaters would turn the bulbs down to save on the life of the bulb. So a movie like this might not have looked very good, you know. But the version on Internet Archive is pristine, so it's really great.
Oh no. Our YouTube stream was suspended for policy violations.
What?
What is that?
Damn, I don't know.
Is Electro Manuel copyrighted material?
No.
Oh, who knows?
No, that video is. I do believe those have all been cleared. I wouldn't know how I'd know that, but I would say that they've been cleared through the process. I will. My last video, by the way, the one that's up now, the Bee Gees one, it took 8 takes of copyright strikes to get up there, because there's somebody that sits on stuff on YouTube, and they have movies that are like the Night Train to Terror one. That's the one I'm talking about. It did. Night Train to Terror is public domain, but they have a version where they've taken out a minute or two here and there, and they claim a copyright on it.
That's bullshit.
Yeah.
So hey, why don't we start the stream over again so that we can pick up the YouTube? I hope everyone's cool with that. We've got about 46 people hanging out, so I hate to stop this feed, but I want the YouTube guys to pick us up too. So I'm going to stop this one. I'll start it.